Hello and welcome to Mr. Fink, giving you the words for Vocabulary Unit 13 of Level D. Here we go. First word is ad infinitum. It's a Latin term. It means never ending or endlessly. So I have a picture there of the universe, which, as far as we know, is never ending. This person can also talk ad infinitum, meaning they never stop. The synonym is incessantly, and the antonym is ceasing. Number 2 is apportion. Apportion means to divide or to give out in shares. So there's a pizza here that's cut into 8 slices, and it's equal. Every slice is equal. The synonym is distribute, and the antonym is collect. Third one is bona fide, another Latin term. It means original, authentic, or genuine. So you see the little picture of original there. So anything that's that was maybe perceived to be fake, if there's a counterfeit, something of a book or a piece of money or a baseball card or who knows, this would be the original one of those things. The synonym is genuine, and the antonym is bogus. Next one is buoyant, and buoyant means able to float easily or cheerful and light-hearted. So it could, obviously describe a boat, or it could describe a person's personality being buoyant. The synonym for that one is light-hearted, and the antonym for that one is morose. Clique is the next word, and clique, I see a group of people all jumping there. A clique is a small exclusive group of friends or your associates. Synonym is a group, and the antonym is rivals. To concede, as you can see, means to yield. That's the main definition. But to get a little more in depth, it could be to acknowledge something, to reluctantly acknowledge that as being true, or admitting something. So you were against somebody and you wouldn't admit that you were wrong, and finally you concede and you kind of give in. The the synonym is to allow, and the antonym is to reject. Congenial is next, and this little boy would be the opposite of congenial. This little boy, definitely not getting along well with others, which is definition, or friendly and pleasant. Okay, he's kind of being a little punk, so he's definitely not congenial. Amiable is the synonym for congenial, and surly, which is what this boy would be the antonym. Next is lofty, and this is a hard one to find a picture for. But I chose this plate of food. I don't even know what that is. But usually, if you're a chef, you have lofty standards. You have a certain level that you feel that your food should be at. So lofty is very high or noble. Okay, so think of anybody who has very high standards for something. They would have lofty standards. The synonym for that one is elevated, and grounded is the antonym. Migration is next. This is probably the easiest word in the bunch, this unit. You see birds migrating there. If you're in biology, or if you've taken some sort of animal science class, you would know about migration. It's the moving of something from place to place. It could be people, it could be animals, anything along those lines. The synonym is relocation, and rest is the antonym. To perceive something. Perceive, it means to become aware of something through the senses, but especially specifically about sight and hearing. But I put all the senses there so you can perceive some things. When you walk into a room, or when you meet someone for the first time, you perceive stuff about them. The synonym for that one is notice, and the antonym is to dismiss. Perverse is the next word, and I have a picture of the word rules, and the rules are broken. Get it? So perverse means to contradict the rules, to turn away something, to go against what's the norm. Okay. The synonym for perverse is wayward, and the antonym is sympathetic. Prelude is next, and if you're a musician, you're probably aware of this word. A prelude is the beginning part of a song. It's an introductory performance. Okay. That kind of thing. So a picture of some music there would be a prelude to a song. The synonym is introduction, and conclusion is the antonym. Rancid is next. Rancid means stale or spoiled, having a bad odor. You see the garbage there, or a bad taste could be rancid. The synonym is rank, and the antonym is fresh. Rustic is next. This is a rustic barn, you would say. It could be one of two things. It could be an unsophisticated person or a country person, or it could be something country-like or simple or plain. Not the big city, not the urban areas of the country. The synonym for rustic is unsophisticated, and the antonym is luxurious. Next is sever, and I don't want you to get sever and apportion confused. They are pretty similar. Sever, though, just means to cut something off. Okay, so it doesn't have to actually be like divided equally like a portion. Sever just means to cut something off. Okay, so to cut off apart from a whole, or to divide or separate. The synonym for sever is to dissolve, and the antonym for sever is to mend. Then we have sordid. This is again another kind of a difficult picture to find. These dolphins are thinking we're going to eat your entire family, which is pretty sordid. It's foul. It's repulsive. It's something that you don't want to think of. It's kind of like off kilter, kind of weird. So that would be sordid. Squalid is the synonym, and noble is the antonym. Untenable is next. Untenable is impossible to maintain or incapable of being defended. And the picture I chose is Osama bin Laden, and no matter what he gave as his reasons behind 9/11, it's pretty untenable. You really can't defend that in any sort of way. So indefensible is the synonym, and based is the antonym. Versatile or versatile, depending on how you pronounce it, is next. It's having many skills or capable of doing many things competently. This person, is a singer, is an artist, is a chef, and is a business person. Very many talents. If you're versatile, you're adaptable. That's a synonym if you're versatile, and then rigid would be the antonym. We have vindicate is next, and it's to clear somebody of accusation or blame or suspicion. And I love this picture here of Albert Einstein. It says, to all my math teachers in elementary school, I said I would amount to nothing. You fail. Okay, so that's vindication. He's obviously probably the smartest person we've ever had that walked the earth. Okay, so that would be vindicate. The synonym is to pardon somebody, or to convict would be the antonym. Finally, we have wane. Another kind of science term. Isn't always used that way, but it could be. To wane means to decrease gradually in size, amount, or intensity. You see the moon there kind of getting smaller and smaller. The synonym for that one is to diminish, and the antonym is wax, which would mean to get larger. Okay, that's it, and get to studying.